What's up, everybody? Happy Friday here at Movie Files. We're back, guys. We're doing another live stream, a live reaction, breakdown, review of the latest episode of Amazon's The Boys Season 2, guys. Very excited to be here to talk about this episode. Last week, we got some home front stuff going on. I'm calling them home front because they're now a couple, a very dangerous couple to say the least, but very excited to talk about it with you all this new episode. See what's going on, see what we're up to, see what the gang is up to since we last saw them last week, and see what the heck is going to go on with Stormfront and Homelander, man. Home front is what we're calling them, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in. This is episode 6 of season 2 of Lovecraft Country. I just got done watching Lovecraft Country, episode 7, but this is The Boys season 2, episode 6. The bloody doors are off. This is getting a live reaction and review of this episode. I haven't watched yet. Busy day. Very excited to watch this episode with you all. So if this is your first time tuning in, the way we do these here, guys, we've been doing this for the last couple of weeks, but it's a lot of fun. But what I do is this has two things. It's a live stream, so you get my live reaction for what's going on in the episode. Again, I haven't seen this episode yet, so I'm watching it for the first time with you all. So if you are at home, if you have Amazon Prime, if you have it queued up now, in about 3 minutes, I'm going to press play on my end, which means you can press play on your end, and we can watch it together, just like we're friends sitting down on the couch, talking about the episode, breaking it all down, having a great time. Now, if you've seen this episode, I still want you to engage in the chat. No spoilers, because I haven't seen it yet, but let's have some great discussions, and make sure to like this video, share this video to all the Boys fans out there, and let's have some great discussions about this episode, about the news that we got earlier yesterday, about the Boys spinoff, about a college spinoff, which will be very interesting to say the least, and all the topics and stuff they can do in college. And then we'll also talk about, obviously, the episode. So for all those that are joining live, welcome. We're going to have a great time tonight. And then those that weren't able to tune in live and you're watching this on the replay, how you doing? Hope you're having a great day so far whenever you're watching this. But the same thing applies to you. I have this timer right here. So as soon as I press play, that means you can press play on your copy, and you can obviously watch along with me, see my commentary on the moments that we're going to see in this episode, but also make sure you leave your thoughts in the comments of this episode, predictions, theories, and all that fun stuff. So it's going to be a great time, guys. I have such a great time doing this with you all. Got my main man, Jay, in the chat. What's going on, Jay? Happy Friday to you, my friend. So glad to be here, man. Friday has been really busy for my personal work, but then I finished, well, it was late last night. I watched Utopia, finished that last night, got a review on that show. Man, if you guys like The Boys, I think you're going to like Utopia on Amazon Prime. It premiered today. Gillian Glenn, the writer of both books, Sharp Objects and also Gone Girl. She also wrote the TV show and wrote the movie Gone Girl. She has her new show. It's based on a British show that came out in 2012, 2013. But highly recommend you all check out Utopia if you like The Boys, which we're going to press play in here in about a minute. But happy to see you, Jay. Also, I watched Lovecraft Country earlier today, so a lot of fun stuff. Besides that, Dream Master, what's up, Movie Files guy? Hey, what's going on, Dream Master? How you doing tonight? First time tuning in, at least on one of these live streams. Thank you for joining, Dream Master. Again, guys, it's 6:04 p.m. on my end. As soon as the clock hits 6:05, I'm gonna press play, which means you can press play on your copy, and we're going to go ahead and watch the episode in just a couple seconds here. Homelander and Stormfront need to break up. They are a interesting couple, no less. I've seen it. You will not be disappointed. That's good to hear, Jay. I'm excited to watch this with you all tonight. All right, so it's 6:05. I'm going to go ahead and still respond to the chat. I'm going to press play in 5, 4, 3, 2, pressing play now. And right now, I got an ad for, what is this, The Spy, which I was not interested in, but got that playing now. And let me go ahead and move this. Hold on, let me bring that back up. There we go. So what we got here, VV, thank God it's Friday. Yes, ready to watch this episode. Me too, VV. And yes, it is Friday. The weekend is upon us. Very excited to get upon the weekend. We got Connor, my main man, Connor. What's up, bro? Big fan of Connor, man. Good guy, talented guy, has a great Instagram that you guys should definitely follow. But yeah, Connor, glad that you are able to join me, my friend. Excuse me. We're watching the preview from last week where we saw the Stormfront and Homelander hooking up, and we're seeing all this stuff. So yeah, what did Connor say? I don't know if this would be overexposure with the college. Yeah, we'll talk about that, guys. Again, for you all that don't know, we'll talk about it at the end of the stream. We'll have a discussion about the article that came out that they want to do a spinoff involving a college situation with the soups and them going to school. If it's a school like just for soups, or it's like a soups and regular people and all this stuff that can go down here. All right, so we got the episode started now 8 years ago. So we got a flashback. Let me turn this up a little bit. So it was flashback involving Frenchie back in his reckless days, I guess. Jay says Lakers up 3. Yeah, man. LA, baby. King James, AD. We doing the damn thing. Doing it for Kobe, 2-4, baby. The Black Mamba. This is the championships in honor of the Black Mamba. But yeah, 3-1. And Miami up 3-1. That's gonna be a hell of a matchup though. Miami and LA. Miami and LA, baby. That's gonna be awesome. But yeah, LA all day, Jay. What are we talking about here? What's going on? Talking about the Golden Girls. Of course, he's Betty White, guys. So we're getting a little bit of backstory of his dark past. Well, we all knew that from when we first met him. So what's the situation? What we got doing? Yeah, the chip that they put in her to track her, I guess. Which I don't know why they weren't tracking her when she was meeting with Huey. Let's see, Connor here. Excited to watch this episode tonight. Yeah, man. All right, so yeah, we're at that 3-minute 40-second mark. So like I said, I guess they're taking out a chip that Vought was able to track her where she's at, but I guess I'm just confused on how Vought wasn't able to locate when she was meeting with Huey. But I guess they just didn't think it was nothing. She was just being normal, I guess. But I mean, taking that out, wouldn't that bring up suspicion on why she took out that chip? It's interesting. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea to take the chip out, because then Vought would know that you're up to something, that you're trying to hide something. Here we go, my boy. Homelander. Oh, and dude, you got both Homelander and Stormfront in the mix, just doing petty crime stuff together, taking out criminals. Oh man. Oh boy. What are they gonna do to him? This is not. Oh jeez. This is gonna crack his skull, guys. How messed up is this scene? She's. Jeez. Can you imagine what they're going to do with this whole college spinoff that we'll talk about later on? And now they're just having sex in public with blood on their hands and face. And of course. Wow. Now they have this little on-set chemistry. Homelander and Stormfront. Yeah, they are. They are indeed, Butcher. The rats are like Pokemon with Hep C. That's interesting. I didn't know she was a big Starlight fan. Oh yeah, this is their first time interacting since season 1. Oh, right. That was That was the last time I saw each other. Yeah. Last season. Yeah, the Sage Grove Center with a lamplighter. Let's see what's going on there. So again, like I had mentioned last week, I was under the assumption that Lamplighter died after killing Mallory and her grandkids, but apparently he's still alive at this loony bin, which I assume is a loony bin for soups that are out of control or they hide them from the media. But I assume that's where Lamplighter's been all this time is they've had him in this loony bin. But who else is in this loony bin, right? Where other soups we're gonna come across? Pride Bar. I love their little commercials and their little digs at Hollywood. Oh, is this from the plane that he took out last year? Yeah, I assume she's trying to gather evidence for what Homelander did with that plane last year. Isn't it lit? Lil Nas X. Vivi says that's crazy. Um, yes. Racist Stormfront. We haven't seen them interact. I don't think ever. The Deep and A Train. Trying to get him into the church of the collective. With a soup can? Okay, that's interesting. Like I said, correct me if I'm wrong. This is the first time we've seen A Train and the Deep interact with each other. I can't even remember a scene from last year. They did, and definitely not this season. Yeah, he's trying to recruit him into the collective church, guys. He is trying to recruit him. Hashtag McLovin. Bossy. Yeah, take that off, Camino. Oh, she's funny. Yeah, Camino getting some little humor. Yeah, clearly Starlight, you don't need to be going in there. It's obvious, right? She'd be tripping me out sometimes when she's like, "Oh, I can't tag." Like, no, you can't tag along, dude. You're a superstar. You're a soup. Hey, so this is going to be This is going to be tied into Frenchie, huh? Oh, Mallory. And we obviously know they knew each other, so this is her way of recruiting him, I assume. I don't know what you are talking about. Yeah, so this is how she recruits. So, why did I think about? So this is probably, if I were a betting man, we're seeing Mallory, we're seeing Frenchie. We know that Mallory and Frenchie have a past due to Frenchie not keeping lookout, getting her grandkids killed. So we're probably gonna. I don't know if they're gonna revisit that scene where her grandkids are killed, but I assume that's what the purpose of this episode is to see that origin story of what happened to her grandkids. And also, Lamplighter is going to probably play a part in this. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing. Again, for all those that are in live stream, thank you for tuning in. This is my live reaction review breakdown of this latest episode of Boys, which is this is my first time watching. So make sure to comment in the chat. Let me know what you guys are thinking of this episode thus far. Make sure to like this video, of course. Share this video to all your friends and family that might be a fan of this. And again, appreciate it. But then those watching the replay, if you could do the same from as well, like this video, share this video, comment your thoughts below of The Boys, Season 2, Episode 6. What's she up to? I wonder what she is up to. uh That's who was rapping. Oh, is that a rapper? McLove? I never heard of that rapper before. Can we discuss or no spoilers? Yeah, we can discuss, Robert. Again, I haven't seen it yet. This is my first time watching an episode, so we can discuss up until this 15-minute mark of the show because I haven't seen the rest of it yet. But yeah, definitely, man. And by the way, thank you for stopping by, Robert. Definitely enjoy the chat, man. Let's discuss it. Like I said, up until this point because I haven't seen the rest of this episode yet. We got Demon Best, great episode. Well, it's so far so good, man. I'm really enjoying it and excited to see the rest. Spoiler free, bro. Yeah, spoiler free. Again, if you've seen it up to the point that's on the screen right now, we can discuss it. But keep all the other stuff, to yourself because I have not seen the rest of this episode. But definitely, let's have some fun discussions. Another thing too that I speculated last week is, and I haven't read the comics as I said in my season 1 review, but I assume that one of the boys will take the V, the compound V, and become a soup. And I think that candidate's going to be Butcher. As we just saw him wanting to shoot Starlight. He hates soups, and I think that's going to be his arc. Is he's going to have to take some compound V one of these seasons, one of these episodes to go head to head with Homelander, Stormfront. Whoever we get as the seasons go by, but that's it. Or Huey, who's one of my least favorite characters. My least favorite character is Huey. I can see the show giving him the compound V to fight somebody, but I've always kind of speculated that. Ooh, some tough words. Ooh, and you compare him to Homelander. Ooh, Starlight, Katie, taking no prisoners. I love it. I love it. Oh, snap. Who's that? The Stormfront, probably. Yeah, some say the Stormfront lying about going to see the easy and efficient. They are very efficient. Super bad. That wasn't what's McCall Jay? What's his name? Oh, look at those soups. God damn it, what is his name? That wasn't him though. I can't think of his name. Look at all these soups, guys. That's stupid. What's this soup? Does she know? She know this soup? Ah, there he is. Lamplighter, guys. You know Thor, guys. He keeps himself busy. Sit down, buddy. So I assume some family member. What is she doing, guys? Or is she manufacturing her own soups? What is going on? And this lamplighter, aka Iceman from X-Men. X-Men. Yeah. Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I don't want to ruin it for anyone. Yeah, don't do so. I know some people have already seen the episode, Robert, but I haven't yet. So we'll get there. Like I said, we're 22 minutes in. A lot of stuff has happened, but I know there's a lot of stuff that will happen. Vivius is glad to see them working as a team. Yeah, for sure. McLovin from Superbad. I don't think that's him, bro. I don't think calling Butcher out. Yeah, I love that moment. Christopher. Yeah, that wasn't him, was it, Jay? She know. Yeah, that wasn't. Let me look it up, Jay. I don't think that's him, bro. Christopher. What's his last name? Yeah, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, he didn't let one of the soups out. Which one he let out? Cindy, huh? I wonder what her abilities are. Yeah, that's not him, right? He's not labeled. I guess you say he looks like him, maybe. I'll have to see him again. It's about to happen. I wonder what her abilities are. Oh boy, what's Cindy's powers? This is gonna be awesome, I assume. Yep. Pretty cool. Yeah, this is awesome. This is awesome. Yo, this is awesome. This just opens the door for more soups, more of this battle that inevitably is going to happen in this show. This is so cool. Seeing all these different soups, man, with their powers. This is awesome. Robert says, "There's no, he's lamplighter given. He was Iceman, yeah. So he's lamplighter given that he's Iceman. Yeah, that's so cool that he now has the fire abilities versus his ice abilities. Oh, 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 god damn. Gotta love this show's visual effects. Gray is the new black. Yeah. He's a Iceman now. Yeah, right. It's so cool that he gets that kind of role reversal. I think that's purposeful casting, right? Known for his ice abilities, now fire. Shows the versatility of that actor, right? Who's this? Is that the guy that oh no, we haven't seen him. Lamb might have killed that guy in the room. So who's this? What's his abilities? So it seems like I haven't seen the movie yet, but I'm familiar with the comic. We got some new mutants. Some people that don't have either control over their powers, or this is the show's version of like what happens when you, like in a human being, when they have, you know, multiple personality disorder or they suffer from any disorder or illness. This is where they put those suits that can't control their powers, maybe. Oh, yo, if Huey dies, hey man, I mentioned it last week. I'm not a big fan of Huey, guys. So if we get to say R.I.P. to Huey, he's not gonna die, obviously. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Huey. Just found his character to be very, very bland, to say the least, compared to all the other great characters. But Huey's not gonna die. We all know that. But if he does, it'd be pretty cool. Just kidding, not really, but yeah. She's gonna be late, not show up. Did he really just blow up his trailer because he was damn? We know Homelander hates liars, especially from the woman he's into. Run lines with no person doesn't talk. Yo, Homelander, this stuff don't work with Stormfront. This ain't Madeline. This ain't Maeve. It's a whole nother level of craziness here. Oh, what is this song from? They're playing right now in this scene. Ah, man, what is the name of the song? Can't think of it. Let me see. Robert says, "Me neither." He gets it in the way. Yeah, Huey, man, acts the character, right, Robert? Speaking the truth, huh? Yeah, this collective church situation is really interesting to see where this goes. Oh, did his research, huh? Man, this collective church situation, I'm just so curious on what this angle is and who else is going to be involved. What do you guys think about the collective church, guys? Obviously, we can't trust them, but like, what do you guys theorize on? What's the angle that they're going with this church group here? Yeah, this is very, like I said, I haven't seen New Mutants, but this is like it reminds me of a lot of like the New Mutants vibes I got from the trailer. Just the mutants going crazy, letting the crazy run the asylum. Hmm. Trigger. Jeez. So I assume Frenchie was maybe high off his ass when that night happened, when Mallory's kids burned alive. Yeah, so we get that flashback. Yeah, 5 years later. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what happened that night. The date's all the way back to season one. Ah, look at Butcher. I can see Scientology comparisons. Yeah, no doubt. That's a good call, Robert. Ah, there he is, lamplighter. So he was working against Vought at the time. So he was working for Mallory, huh? Hmm. So, so they were using him as some a spy. Guess they got some dirt on him, huh? Very, very interesting. Hmm. Love a good backstory. Uh, she kill him? Yeah, some blood in the back of his head. Yeah, she killed him, yo. You know, that's bother her. Is that her first kill? It's gonna probably haunt her, right? First cow, first killing her, blood on her hands. Oh, he had a baby, and it's gonna even be more. They couldn't put him in the. That's not a good look. They couldn't put him in the woods. That's kind of sloppy. That's gonna probably bite them in the ass later on. That look Butcher just gave her, he might use that against her, guys. That is not gonna be a good look that they let that body there. He's gonna probably use that against her some way, somehow. Starlight could have just, yeah, I don't know, like she can't control her powers. She's trained her whole life to use her powers, and she couldn't control herself there. I don't know, but I just know either Butcher's gonna use that against her later on, or that's gonna come back and bite them in the ass. Okay, I knew I wasn't tripping. I thought he died when they mentioned him, but Didn't know what. Hmm. Well, yeah, it makes sense. He didn't tell Homelander because he was already connected with them. Next watch, you should drink if I can find some, man. I've tried that before. I'm not a big fan, but we might do that for the finale, Jay. Then knock him out. Yeah, right. It's like that was sloppy. Thank you, V. Very sloppy. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, he left his post. Mm. Mm. Explains why Frenchie wasn't there. Because of one of his golden girls OD'd. What is he supposed to do? He has a poster, a lamp lighter in the back there. How about emergency room? Yeah. But honestly, if we lose you in this episode, I'm not gonna be crying over that. What the hell is he building? What's the Build-A-Bear? Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Kind of what I was theorizing. So are they like Vought's idea to like manufacture the V for anyone to be a superhero? Hmm. Interesting character moment there for Frenchie. So V. So what do we think about that, guys? V is trying to stabilize, or Vought trying to stabilize the compound V. Dude, is that the guy with the long sausage, as they called it? That's bro. Yo, that's the dude with the thing, man, with the sausage. Wow, that's hilarious. Yeah, yeah. Oh man, this show is hilarious, man. Starlight turned to her dark side. Ooh, I don't know, V. I don't know. Is she? Is she taking a page out of Butcher's book there? Stormfront to the rescue. Dude, where the hell is this gonna go? I think I'm get out of this situation. See, oh man, they gonna have to trust him, huh? They gonna have to trust him. That's a snitch. Oh boy. So this is interesting. So Lamplighter now. Do you guys believe the switch? There's enough there for us to believe that he's making the switch to cover for them. Interesting. So yet another person maybe the boys can have on their team when we inevitably get that civil war that I'm dying to see in season 5 of the show. Of the soups versus the boys with their soups. I hope Huey. Again, this is all fun and games, guys. I don't wish ill will on real people, but in the confines of the show, I hope Huey's in the hospital for the rest of the season. Let him rest. Less Huey, more of the characters I love. So Starlight and Butcher are buddies. Oh, they're trying to make me like Huey. He's gonna bring two of my favorite characters together. It's not gonna work. Huey's a bum. He's whack. He's not a bum, but he's just such a dull character. What's she gonna find in her phone? Oh snap! Why is she so goddamn nosy? Oh man, she gonna see the footage. Oh snap! Oh goddamn! First off, why does Maeve just have that laying around like it's like not valuable information? God damn. That's sloppy, Maeve. I mean, come on. That's sloppy. By the way, too, for those that read the comics, that scene is so much more brutal in the comics. Like very brutal. She don't care about that ultimatum. Like that's she wants you to turn him in regardless. Yeah, she don't see you in that light no more, dude. Like you held that in. Elena's gone, bro. But no, in the comics, man, that plane scene is actually 9/11. It's crazy. This show, I mean, the comic is dark. I gotta. I've been waiting to get into. I know like some of the big storylines, but I've yet to like fully read it. But I mean, the show is dark, but the comics is even darker, which tends to be the case most of the time. Come here, buddy. Come here. So they're gonna address that lamplighter let him go for what reasons? He felt bad for him. Sloppy example number two. Yes, V. Like what? Why are you leaving that around? Silly people. Silly people, V. What we got here? He was in the Range Rover. It's Mallory? Yeah. Oh, did they take out Lamplighter? Oh, so they took in Lamplighter, huh? Oh, okay. That makes sense why he didn't snitch. He held. Okay. No. All right. I see you. What's the name of this episode again? The Bloody Doors Off. The Bloody Doors Off. The Bloody Doors Off. I'm trying to think of what. They're going to recruit him. She ain't going to shoot him, guys. She's going to recruit him. And Lamplighter is going to be part of the gang. Question for you all in the live stream. What would you do if you were Mallory? Would you pull that trigger? Would you let him go? Or better yet, have him join forces? If it was me, I mean, he burnt the grandkids. But we all know when you kill someone from the movies and films, you know, it doesn't do them any good. But use them to your advantage. There you go. Yeah, use them. But I just want to know. I was curious for all those in the chat. What would you guys do if you were Mallory in that position? Would you guys took them out, or like what I ultimately would have done is what I think they're gonna do is use them to their advantage. I wonder if she's gonna tell him about this wart, psychiatric wart. Oh boy, what was she gonna reveal, guys? What the hell is she gonna reveal? What was this? Oh, she gonna talk about celebrity situation? You saw her old costume in that. Is that her mom? Grandmother? Her daughter. Oh. Okay. What do we got here? 1919. Berlin. She the partner of Adolf Hitler or something? Is that Hitler? Jeez. Yeah. Good gosh. She was married to a Nazi, huh? Oh. Oh. Yo, my mind right now. Bruh. This is blowing my mind right now, guys. This is just a lot to take in right now. So she was married to Frederick Vought, the creator of Vought, has a kid. Oh man. Ooh, this is interesting. This is Homelander. Like this is this. Oh boy. Yo. Oh man, this is huge. This is big right here, man. Whoa, 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 whoa. She's clearly using them. I guess that's where the title, The Bloody Door, is off. She just blew the doors off this whole situation. Golden Girls. Back again. So what's her name? Sydney? Sydney's loose now. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you for being a friend. That was a great episode. Sarah Boyle was the director. Sarah did a great job with this episode. Yo, that episode was dope. Here comes the A Train. Playing a rap song right now in my ears. But let me turn this off because I don't like to see the previous week stuff. I like to go in as surprised as possible. Wow. So episode 3, 4, and 5, now 6. So for those that are just maybe watching this for the first time, the first 2 episodes I wasn't the biggest fan of. I've it's been documented. I recorded my reviews of the first 3 episodes. I thought the first episodes were kind of mediocre, if I'm being honest. Episode 3 really kind of was the launching pad, in my opinion, for where we're at now. And then it just continued the momentum with the reveal of Liberty, with the reveal that we got last week of everything with, Stormfront and Homelander coming together. Now this. So Stormfront was married to Frederick Vought, who was a creator of the soups, obviously. They had a child. She died, who knows if there's another child in the mix, maybe Black Noir is her child. I don't know. Who knows? I'm just talking now. But wow, that's a big reveal. And she wants Stormfront, Homelander, to be the leader of this army, to take out all the other people around the world, blacks, Latinas. I mean, obviously she's racist, so anyone that's not white. Jeez. And Homelander seems to be on board with that plan, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. So I would assume Edgar Stan, aka Carlos Espinito's character, is going to probably be a goner sooner rather than later. But as I've been kind of alluding these last few weeks, this is just building for, and again, I haven't read the comics. I don't know if they play this out in the comics, but I assume we're going to have Team Homelander, Stormfront, and their super army team of supermen and superwomen, and, their version of Nazis. And they're going to have Billy and, Huey and the boys inevitably clashing, man. And we're going to get people like obviously Starlight, A Train. We got to see what's up with this collective church situation. I don't know if they're for the good cause, if they work for Vought or something even worse than Vought. Who knows what's going on there? Like Robert was saying earlier about the Scientology angle, when religious things get involved and the religious groups get involved, it gets a little dark, and it's really interesting, to say the least, for where they can go there. So who knows where that group lies. But then, I see them getting their own team of soups, man. And I think, they're going to end up shooting themselves up with V one of these days, Huey or Butcher or MM or Frenchie or who knows, man. But that was a great episode. Let me read some of these great comments that I know you guys are leaving here now. Vivi says, use him, bigger fish to fry. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, use Storm or Lamplighter for sure. They need him, so keep him alive. Yeah, and that's the best decision, to keep him alive for sure. That was the best. Yeah, I think I'm right there with you, Vivi. I'm thinking. Episode 4 was a lot of good stuff because we got the backstory with Mother's Milk and kind of his origins of his dad and why he became, part of Melanie's group and everything. I like that. And then obviously the reveal of Stormfront. So it's between this and episode 4 that I think are my favorite so far, episode 4 and episode 6. But this was a hell of an episode. I told you it was going to, yeah, I was not disappointed at all, man. That was a hell of an episode. Man, I'm still like tripping about that reveal that she was married to Frederick Vought, man. That's wild, bro. That is wild. So like I said, I know I mentioned we're going to talk about it at the end of the stream. We don't know all the details yet. I don't know if I can find it here, but it was revealed earlier today, or was it yesterday maybe, that there's talks to do a spinoff of excuse me, of The Boys. Where did I read that at? And it's going to apparently follow a college. I don't know if it's a college just filled with soups or a college with soups. And hold on, let me take this clock off and pull up this article here. And then let's see if it gives any information about it. Pull it up on Twitter here, guys. Give me a second. Let me know what you guys are thinking about that. I don't think let's go to the article here. This Variety. Okay, so The Boys spinoff in development at Amazon following the massive season 2 launch. The Boys could be soon getting a spinoff. Variety learned from Amazon is fast tracking development of a new iteration of the popular comic book series adaptation. The news comes 3 weeks after the premiere of season 2. Blah blah blah. Comic book and Ennis. Second season is airing weekly. All right, let's see. Is there any information? The spinoff is set in America's only college exclusively for young adults. Okay, so it will be young adult superheroes or soups that is ran by Vought International. Is described as I assume it's going to be rated R. Explores the lives of competitive soups. They could be physical, sexual. Oh man, it's going to be some to test being their best contract. So yeah, this is going to be what's this here? Part Hunger Games, part college show and Hunger Games. Wow. And the satire of the ball. That's very interesting. Second season. This is talking about second season. So what do you guys think about that? What do you guys? Oh, I'm sitting here reading the Variety article. I didn't share the article. Hold on, let me share the article I was just reading there, guys. Give me a second. Take that down. Share the screen with you all. So I was just, this is from Variety. This was from today or yesterday about the spinoff and basically, as it's kind of talking about here, let me go back to the article. The spinoff will be exclusively, young superheroes. So it's going to be a college just with superheroes, rated R, dealing with sexual morale boundaries to the test. And it's we're calling it part college show meets Hunger Games. So yeah, that's going to be interesting to say the least. I wonder if there's going to be any like correlation. Is it going to be a prequel of sorts of like we see, characters like Homelander, a younger version of Homelander in college, or some of our other characters like Translucent. If he didn't, we obviously know he didn't last season 1. So that'll be interesting to see what characters appear at this college and what's the show all about. And if it crosses over to further seasons, if we meet some of the college people and then they end up getting recruited into the 7 or whatever, Stormfront and Homelander, what they're trying to build. So very interesting stuff about the spinoff, and see when we get that, obviously in the next couple of years or so. Jay says X-Men vibes, maybe. Yeah, very much so. I wonder who's going to be the headmaster of this college. Is it Edgar Stan? Is he going to be the master of the college? Is it going to be someone else entirely? Is that where we're going to get the origins of Black Noir? Maybe, I don't know. But here's the thing: everyone seems to have their agenda. Edgar, he cannot be a not. Yeah, that's very true. That's a great point. So that's what I was saying. That I figured they're going to probably take him out because obviously he's not one of them. The church, since it's being the A train, yeah. So they're not okay. Great point there. Yeah. Yeah. So, but I mean, they could be like an offshoot of Vought, at least Edgar's Vought, right? And not knowing the grand plan that Stormfront has. But you're making some great points there. It's more like there's many fractions with Soups. Yeah, it seems like like you just mentioned, it's a lot of different fractions within Vought. You have Stormfront and what Homelander starting to set up. We'll see if the collective group is a part of Vought, right? And then obviously Edgar and everything that he has with his soup. So there's a lot. And then we don't know what else is out there, right? We don't know what other fractions, what other people are having soups do what they want. So great world building, man. This is why I love this show, because you can go up, you can go down, you can go left, you can go right. You don't know what to expect from the show. And that's what I love about it. I love the satire nature of the superhero genre and how we perceive superheroes in the, world of science fiction and in the world of, comic books, but how, what if superheroes were in our reality, how religious groups can get involved, how racists can get involved, and so on and so forth. So that's what I really love about the show, is just the different angles and different things that this show has to say and present, and obviously the entertainment value, the violence that is just over the top, and I love it. And then of course these characters, man, as I mentioned earlier in the stream, I'm not a big fan of Huey. My two least favorite characters on the show is definitely Huey, and not Deep for the same reasons as Huey, but I just feel like they use Deep just for comic relief, and he really isn't a character. He's just a caricature. He's just comedy relief, and really there's not a lot to really dive into with the Deep. So those are like my two least favorite characters. So I'm hoping, as Deep is now involved with the church and now involved with Meth, that they give him a little bit more to do, as well as A-Train. I feel like he's just kind of being used in one light, but hopefully he'll get more to do. But then you have someone like Huey, who ever since season 1, like episode 3 or 4, I'm just like, the Robin angle kind of wrapped up pretty soon. Him and his father don't really have any relationship. As we know, he's in protective custody. But Huey's just, like I said, my least favorite character. He's just very dull, very generic. The character could be interesting, but I just feel like it's a mixture of the actor. It's a mixture of the character. It's just not as developed as I would have liked that character. Because Huey's supposed to be us. He's supposed to be the audience. I don't think Huey's doing the best job as representing the audience. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not a big fan of Huey, but either way, my characters that I love in this show, and not love the things that they do, but love the characters because they're just a rich characters. Homelander, Butcher, and then the Stormfront, man. Again, I don't like the character. I like the way she's written, that she's causing all this, all my Game of Thrones fans, you might be able to relate to this, but Joffrey, Cersei, all those, Ramsay, all those characters were despicable, disgusting characters, but they're so interesting. They keep the show, they keep you coming back because you're just like, what the hell are they going to do next? Because they're so evil and despicable. So those are my top 3 characters. And I'm, really just blown away by this episode, guys. So what do we have here? Who should kill Stormfront? Ooh, I think it's gonna be Stormlight. I'm just coming up with all these names. I think it's gonna be Starlight, man. I think this episode showed that she's, as someone who was, I think it was V mentioned that, are we gonna see her go dark? Was it V? Yeah, V had mentioned Starlight turned to a dark side. So I think with maybe some coaching, some talks with our boy Butcher, she's gonna, maybe turn to a dark side, and I can see her and Stormfront having a battle. And I mean, who knows? Stormfront can maybe take her out pretty easily, but maybe, once Starlight kind of taps into that darkness instead of for the light, literally speaking, the light, maybe she has more abilities than what she can even think of, because she's restraining herself. We just saw her kill that guy. Kind of accident. It seemed like it was an accident, but you would think that she's able to control her powers. She's been trained so long, but I can see Starlight taking out Stormfront, man. And of course, there could be other characters, new characters that we meet into the mix. Homelander might take her out because she might be too powerful and manipulating him in the situation. But if I were a betting man, I would put my money on Starlight being the one that can take out Stormfront. Or my least favorite character, Huey. What if Huey takes her out, man? Again, I think either Huey or Butcher is going to be shooting himself up with the V. And I think what's going to end up happening, again, I'm just theorizing that one of our favorite characters, MM, Frenchie, are going to try to take the V and they're going to die. They're going to explode because we know the reaction doesn't work for everyone. And then that's going to be like kind of the threat line. Like they don't want to take the V because they don't want what happened to MM or Frenchie to happen to them, but then they're going to take it. They're going to be fine. And I can see either Huey doing that or Butcher doing that. You got it on tape, guys. When they have that scene in episode 6 in season 4, you remember on September 25th, Elliot called that one of our main characters is going to take V. They're going to die from the V, and then it's going to be like a season finale thing where they're going to have to shoot themselves up, and they're going to be fine, and they're going to fight Stormfront or whatever the case may be. But that's just my thoughts. That's just my theories. Again, we got 10 people in the chat stopping by on this Friday evening. Again, guys, this was the live reaction review breakdown of episode 6 of season 2 of The Boys. The bloody doors are off, and boy, the bloody doors are off. Everything that we got with Stormfront and her being married to Frederick, and now Homelander getting in the mix, and we got Lamplighter. Looks like he's going to be on the good guy's side. Maybe he's a double agent. I don't know. Maybe he's manipulating them, but it doesn't seem that way so far. But yeah, man, this was a great episode. The more I'm thinking about it, I think this might be my favorite episode. This and episode 4 are like neck and neck right now. But this is a fantastic episode, guys. So again, for everyone that watched this live stream, thank you so much. I'll be back next week. It looks like the night works for you all. So if you guys are good with nighttime streams for this watch along, I'll be back next Friday doing the stream around the same time, 6:30. And we can break it down like we did tonight, guys. This is a fun time. I love conversating with you all, breaking it down, theorizing, and having a great conversation with you all. So for those in the live stream, thank you. Make sure before you head out, you give this video a thumbs up. And then also share this video. That would be greatly appreciated. And if you haven't already, if you're just tuning in for the first time and you watch this hour-long watch along, if you want to call it that, then subscribe if you haven't already and hit that bell so you don't miss any of my other live streams, my other TV reviews, movie reviews, and all the fun things we do on this channel. And the same goes for everyone watching us on the replay. Hope you're doing well. Please do the same. Like, share, comment your thoughts below in this episode and what we can expect in the coming weeks. And then as far as like things to look forward to, I watched Utopia today on Amazon. So if you guys like The Boys, I think you're gonna like Utopia. And if you check it out, check out my review for it and leave me your thoughts on what you think about Utopia, which is a really interesting show. So that's on my channel now. I shot my review earlier today for episode 7 of Lovecraft Country, which I can't wait to talk about on Sunday. What else is there? There's a bunch of stuff. I got a bunch of screeners from Hulu the other day for some new shows and movies. A show that Amazon sent me that comes out in November. There's a bunch of stuff, guys. So make sure you hit that bell so you don't miss any of the new content coming pretty soon. We got You're Darker Than the Writers, Killing MM. Come on. Hey, man, I'm just saying, I think that's what's going to happen, man. I think one of our characters are going to try to shoot themselves up with the V. It could be MM. His family's still out there, man. I could see his family dying, him getting upset, him shooting himself up with the V, thinking that he can fight them, and he's going to end up killing himself. It's going to be a bad reaction. I love MM. He's one of my favorite characters, but it's going to have to be someone really close to us. MM. Or Frenchie. I see one of those guys trying to take the V and it not working out for him. But I'm just saying, I could be completely off. But I don't know. We'll see. Jay says MM needs to live. He does. I love MM. Don't get me wrong. He's not Huey. He's one of my favorite characters, but I can see them, hurting us fans. So we love him and them using him as like the catalyst of like the jumping off point of someone using a V and being successful using it against the Supes and this new super Nazi army that they're building. So nonetheless, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. Like I said, make sure you check out the videos that are on the channel now. Hit the bell so you don't miss any of the videos that's coming soon. Hope you all have a great Friday night. I hope you guys have a great weekend. For my Lovecraft Country fans, I can't wait to talk about episode 7 with you all on Sunday. So make sure you guys don't miss that review. But again, thank you for stopping by. Have a great night, and we'll see you guys